Hey guys, John Rettinger here. For those of you that have been watching my videos in the past, you know I'm a pretty big geek, and I'm also admittedly an Apple fan. And I've been waiting anxiously for this rumored Apple tablet for quite some time. There's been no word out of Cupertino about when it's going to come, or even if it even exists for that matter. But perhaps we've been waiting for a tablet from the wrong company. Just yesterday, Gizmodo.com ran an exclusive piece about a new tablet from Microsoft that they're calling Courier. And this isn't just a tablet, it's actually two tablets put together. Take a look, it looks like this. So, what is this Courier tablet? Well, according to Gizmodo, it consists of dual 7-inch capacitive screens. For those of you that might not know what capacitive screens are, I'll sort of give you the brief rundown. There are two types of touchscreen technologies that are prevalent throughout the world. There's capacitive, like you see on the iPhone, BlackBerry Storm, and T-Mobile G1, and there's another technology called resistive. Capacitive essentially works by a transfer of electrons from your finger, for example. So if you try and use anything else to type on the iPhone or touch the iPhone with, it's not going to work because no electrons coming through a plastic stylus. On the other side of the spectrum, you've got resistive, that has been powering most Windows mobile phones really since they've been in existence. And that works by taking two thin layers of film right on top of each other, and as you push down, they create a connection, and that connection is what registers a touch. And for those devices, people use styluses, and you can really point with anything, and that's how those work. Now the advantage of a resistive touchscreen is you get the stylus, which is both a pro and a con. It's not very accurate, but you can sort of draw on it like you could on a pencil or paper. So back to this Courier that Gizmodo is reporting on. So dual capacitive touchscreens, but these actually capacitive touchscreens use a stylus if you'd like. So you have the option to sort of draw on it and write on it just as you would on a piece of paper. In addition, these 7-inch screens are capacitive and make use of multi-touch, meaning like you can on an iPhone, you're able to pinch and zoom. And according to the video that Gizmodo ran, which you should definitely check out in the sidebar, that way or this way. One of the sidebars, check out the video, really shows this in action. Gives you the ability to manipulate files, manipulate images, and manipulate web into sort of a journal that they're calling it. So you can, let's say you are doing a project on new electronics, and you go to, in this case Gizmodo, and you look at something like the Courier. You can actually take that little bit of text, you can cut it out, slide it right over to your other screen, save it to your journal. You can write some notes, you can annotate it, save it as a notes, and you're good to go. You also get a full multi-touch web browser. It's got a camera built in, and it uses a single iPhone-like home button with some indicators across the top that tell you, battery life, Wi-Fi strength, and those type of things. In addition, it's got a camera on the back. So supposedly this is in the very late prototyping phases, and Microsoft is out pitching ad agencies to sort of promote this as it comes to fruition. It looks to be a fantastic product. No word on what OS it's running, but odds are it's a custom-built OS. The video that was shown did not look to resemble Windows in any way, and Windows is meant to be a desktop computer. I would guess that this is some sort of scaled-down custom version. So it is quite exciting, and this is sort of showing the tablet what we always expected from a company like Apple. Perhaps our gazes were just set in the wrong direction. So check out the link on this Courier device. It's quite impressive, and the video really is very nice. So I'm curious what you guys think. If something that you would use, if you have any interest in a tablet, do you only want one screen? The sort of the dual booklet style tablet sound appealing to you? I'm skeptical that Microsoft can bring this to reality, but if they can and do it at a relatively reasonable price point, I think this can set the stage for really future tablets moving forward and take a lot of wind out of companies like Apple's sales. So I'm very curious to see what Microsoft comes out with. I want to know what you guys think. Leave text or video responses. For exclusive content, check me out on Twitter, twitter.com/John4Lakers, or exclusive content, check out TechnoBuffalo for more exclusive content. A lot of exclusive content going around. Anyway guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.